Hello, my loves. Welcome back to the channel. I did my nails yesterday. Aren't they so cute? Can you see them? Ah! I'm sorry for screaming in your ear. That microphone's really good. I'm sorry. Like, isn't it so cute? White tip, cheetah print, and the red has stars. Well, the white tip also, this one has like little charms on it. Can you see? Oh my god, I'm so obsessed. Cheetah print, of course. I'm obsessed. Ah! Okay. I'm done. That was it. That's all I wanted to say. Okay, let's do the intro. All right, Diva, you know the drill. Choose the picture or pictures that stand out the most to you. Today, we're receiving messages from spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and, source energy on what do you need to hear as we prepare to move into 2026? What message is going to help and support you in creating the best 2026 possible? Okay, I'm super excited to get into this. The timestamps for each pile are already in the description box down below. So let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Welcome in pile number 1. For those of you who chose the first picture, I'm pretty sure it was cheetah print. Welcome. You chose my favorite animal print. We're receiving messages from Spirit about what do you need to hear? Well, from Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, whomever is on your Spirit team that you work with. What do you need to hear to make 2026 the best year yet? What do we need to hear? For everyone who chose pile number 1. For everyone who chose pile number 1, we have victory. For everyone who chose pile number 1, we have attract through glow. Okay, I really feel like we need one more. Transform. The Phoenix. Yes, mama. With let go, bury. At the bottom of the deck. Okay. I gotta cut my ambient sounds down, and I really need to hear something different. Okay, I changed my music. If you hear a dog out there, it's my neighbors, so don't worry about that. Okay, so we have let go, bury, and I want to start here. I feel like for you, pile number 1, 2025 was a year of releasing. 2025 was a year of healing. You were looking at abandonment wounds. You were looking at stories that say you can't do it. You were looking at your limiting beliefs. You were looking at wounds. So this could have looked like 2025 being a very triggering year for you, where it felt like one thing after another was happening, or major events were happening, and it was just like, whoa. It feels like you had stuff come up this year where it was like, I thought that I dealt with this. I thought that I looked at this. But 2025 was your opportunity to go deeper into the things that you had already looked through and moved through, right? As you continue to grow and expand and evolve and develop new tools to process emotions and experiences from your past, you're able to look back on situations and you're able to go deeper than you would have been able to 2 years ago when you looked at it originally. So as you get better, as you go higher, as you continue to grow and expand, and as you move to next level after next level after next level, there's some stuff that didn't fully get cleared out, right? And so 2025 was a lot of you going back and clearing out in a deeper level. So first thing from your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors coming through is like 2025 was a great year for you. And it might not have looked the way that you wanted it to look, meaning you might have started the year like 2025, this is my time. I'm about to get everything I want. I'm going to grow and expand. I'm going to grow my income. I'm going to grow my career. I'm going to do this. And it might not have looked like that happened, but they're saying on the way, on the way, on the way. Like you have been on the way. You have been in process, in progress, both, right? So when you are manifesting, the first thing you do is you decide what you want. You decide what you desire. And once you've decided what you desire, then every single thing in your mind, every single thing in your subconscious that says you can't have what you want, immediately it gets triggered. And so when you decide that you're going to go to your next level, when you decide that you're going to grow and expand, when you decide that you're ready for more love, for more money, for more goodness, it is the most difficult in the beginning because your subconscious mind immediately starts showing you and reflecting back to you, these are the stories you have been telling that have been keeping you where you are. These are the stories that you have been telling that are a vibrational match to this current experience that you're living out. This is what has to be changed and shifted, right? And our subconscious stories getting triggered doesn't look like that. It looks like, I want to get a boyfriend, and all of a sudden, every single time I look in the mirror, I feel like I'm really ugly. I feel like I'm really unattractive. You're saying you want a boyfriend. You're saying you want love. Now, the thought and the belief that you're not pretty enough to be loved, that's getting triggered, right? So 2025 was a year of you saying, I want to grow. I want to expand. I want to go into my next level. I'm ready. Let's go. And trigger after trigger after trigger came through because it was like, this is what needs to be moved through. This is what needs to be shifted. This is what needs to be healed. 2025 didn't have to be your first year. And I get the feeling for a majority of you who chose pile number 1, this was not your first year healing. This was not, oh yeah, I just started going to therapy, or I just started reading personal development books, or I just started journaling. This is not your first year, but this was a year of heavy lifting. And I feel like your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors are literally applause, a round of applause to the tune of Beyonce. What song is that? It's the last song on the Renaissance album. What's the name of that song? We don't have time. It doesn't matter. So anyway, your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors are applauding you. They're applauding your work. They're applauding your effort. You've been doing a really good job. You've been doing a lot of heavy lifting. Moving into 2026, victory. 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 And I just heard someone say, finally. A sigh of relief. 2026 looks like a year of overcoming. 2026 looks like a year of overnight success. 2026 looks like a quantum leap. But what really is a quantum leap? A quantum leap is not 1 minute I was in an unwanted reality and suddenly I blinked my eyes and I had everything I ever wanted. That's what we can think that a quantum leap is. But that's not what a quantum leap looks like in the practical, in the physical reality. In the practical, in the physical reality, a quantum leap looks like healing and 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 healing. And then all of the healing that you've done, all of the shifting that you've done, all of the telling a new story that you've done, all of the building out the supportive belief system that you've done, that shit is like compounding over time. The momentum is building up and up and up. And then it overflows into your physical reality. And so 2026 is literally going to be a year of people kind of observing you, or like what is going on. You just broke, like you just like breaking out, like you're this breakout star, like you are, all of a sudden you're everywhere. All of a sudden everybody knows who you are. All of a sudden you're getting so much success. All of a sudden you're getting so many sales. All of a sudden all of these things are happening, and it's like, whoa. And to the outside eye, from the outside perspective, they might be looking at you saying, you're an overnight sensation. I didn't know who you were 3 months ago. Now I can't open my social media without seeing you. I didn't know who you were 3 months ago. Now, every single time I get on LinkedIn, your picture and your updated whatever is there. And people are talking about it, and you're working with other people, and you're collaborating with really big names in your industry, whatever that looks like for you. All of a sudden, you're everywhere. All of a sudden, you're blowing up. All of a sudden, your desires are manifesting, attract through glow. The message coming through from your spirit team is you are a vibrational match to your desires. Manifestation is not just vibrate in alignment with it and it will come in. It is, but that's a really simplified version. And so a lot of people will share and peddle that simplified version of manifestation to the masses. And so it would have you think, I scripted, I meditated, I blah, 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 and I don't have it, it's not working, it's not coming in. But really, the journey of manifestation, successful manifestation, is working on yourself, working on your mindset, becoming the woman who has normalized more money, normalized being loved, normalized being respected, normalized being valued, becoming that woman. And from that place, your desires have to come in. Your desires have to show up. But there's a journey. There's a journey of becoming the woman who is making your next level of income. There's a journey of becoming the woman who is as respected in her industry as you want to be. There's a journey of becoming the woman who's in that fulfilling relationship. You had abandonment wounds that you had to overcome. You have insecurities that you have to overcome. You have the story that nobody wants what you have to offer to overcome. You have the story that it's a shitty economy and you can't grow right now to overcome, right? So there's a whole journey that it really takes in order to be the woman who manifests consistently, and not just, oh, I want to get something, so I'm going to affirm for it for 21 days and then I get the thing that I want. But instead, being the woman who has changed her lifestyle through manifestation. That is a journey of you changing who you are, becoming a different person, becoming who you genuinely and authentically are, becoming who you truly are, right? Because the desires that you have, they're the desires of your heart. The desires that you have, they are a reflection of your soul. And so as you continue to grow and expand and you become a vibrational match to your desires, you are becoming a truer and truer reflection of your own soul. And so it's this incredibly beautiful journey that you're going on. And if you water all of it down, when you vibrate higher, you attract more, right? So victory. 2026 looks like victory. It feels like you've been running a marathon. You've been doing a 10K. You've been doing something. And you're like right at the end. Right? There's like a couple miles left. You're right there. It's about to be your last lap. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors are like, continue to push through. This is one of those moments, you could have clicked this because you could be having a moment where it's like the breakdown before the breakthrough. Or when things start to feel really hard or really impossible, or right when you're like, I should just give up. I shouldn't even do this anymore. I shouldn't even try anymore. It's not working. Right at that moment. That's when you are about to break through. That's when things are about to change. That's when your reality is about to shift. And so the message coming through from your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors is do not give up. Put your feet on the gas. Continue doing the work that you're doing because it's working. And your physical reality will change. This is my group of people who sometimes you say you're going to do something, you put energy and action towards it, and then you stop and you give up. And then you put energy and action towards it, and then you stop and then you give up. You need to keep going and you need to be consistent because you're doing a roller coaster energetically. You're getting right up to it and then you're backing off. You're getting right up to it happening and then you're backing off. And all you see is no matter what I do, it doesn't work. That's not true. You have to show up consistently, and you have to use tools that will help you, right? That will make you feel supported. Hold on, I have to getting a text message from somebody who I love, but I'm literally working. Okay. So attraction. So I see you attracting a lot of opportunities, transformation. You have been undergoing a transformation. 2025 was a transformative year for you. You look back at where you were in January, you are not in the same position now as we move into December. You are not the same woman. You are not the same version of yourself. And so they're saying you really need to sit and you really need to reflect. You really need to sit and you need to think about where you were at the beginning of the year and certain experiences that you've had. For example, me, at the beginning of the year, my expenses, my business expenses and my personal expenses increased drastically for me. And I spent the beginning of the year, the first quarter, a little bit of the second quarter of the year, really freaking out about bills. I ended last month really being able to pay my bills with no problems, with no issues. I walk into December and the bills are already taken care of. There's abundance, there's overflow, there's safety and security. I don't just have money in the bank to pay the bills, but I have money and I have income and I have, yes, of course, planned payments coming in, but also women who I know are coming in, sales that I know are coming in because of conversations that I've had with women and clients and different things like that I trust. So there's money, but there's also a greater feeling of my own financial stability. I have a greater belief in my ability to take care of myself. I have a greater belief in my ability to navigate increasing my income, which is really big for me because I'm focusing on manifesting moving. And of course, when I move, my monthly expenses are going to increase again. So it's important that I took this year to really get confident in myself and my ability to increase my income on demand and do it consistently over and over and over again and be able to pay my bills and take care of myself and do all of those things. So you want to sit and you want to reflect on how you have changed, how you have handled different challenges, and really give yourself the applause that you desire. Because what I see happening for you in 2026 is I see you walking into the year and I see it being opportunity after opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. I see you really kind of like, I see you celebrating a lot. I see you celebrating a lot. And it's literally going to be this experience of like overnight success. Hold on. I have to get... Okay. Let's pull a couple tarot cards and see what else does pile number one need to know about their 2026. Boy, we have the 10 of Wands. What else does pile number one need to know about their 2026? We have the 5 of Wands and we have the 2 of Wands. I feel like you're going to be getting help with the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This deck is, whatever that's called, torn. Don't worry about that. I feel like you're going to be... In 2025, there could have been a lot of moments where you felt overwhelmed. You just were not adequately supported. This could have been in your career. This could have been in your money, in your finances. As you move through 2026, I feel like you're going to receive help. So maybe that looks like hiring a new assistant. Maybe that looks like getting hired to work with a team where there's adequate teamwork and support and everything is not on you. or it's having an increase in your income to where bills and expenses felt overwhelming before, they're no longer feeling overwhelming because you have that overflow and you're able to save and you're able to be several months ahead when it comes down to your bills, and you're able to invest and you're just able to do more. You're able to spend more on the things that you enjoy. You're more comfortable and abundant. I see that happening for you. So I see a lot of teamwork, and it's also this energy with the Two of Wands of having that teamwork with spirit, having that teamwork with your spirit team. You're at the right place at the right time. You're experiencing a lot of divine intervention and synchronicity and serendipity. And so it just makes it abundantly clear to you that God is on your side, that your physical reality is listening to you, that the world is full of cooperative components that are ready, willing, and eager to show up for you and help you manifest your dreams, manifest your goals, right? Okay, so this is definitely my pile for manifestors, women who are deliberately choosing to manifest and call goodness into your life. The message is that it is coming. The message is that goodness is coming in. And if you want even more help and support with this, I highly recommend coming and hanging out with me this weekend. The mini mastermind is back. I am super excited for it. It's $50. It's going to be me plus 4 other women. We're going to be live on Zoom this Saturday and Sunday, December 6th and December 7th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is a great way to come and work with me personally. This is coaching. This is mindset work. I had such an amazing time with the women a couple of weeks ago. I love being able to work with clients one-on-one because I can hear what you're saying and I can pinpoint where it's coming from, and we're able to get deeper, and I'm able to really easily identify your limiting beliefs and provide you the mindset shift that you need to get untangled. It's really good. There's only 2 spots left for this weekend, so click the link in the description box to reserve your spot, and I will see you this weekend. I love you lots. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe on your way. And I'll talk to you again in the next video. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today we're receiving messages from your spirit team that are basically what you need to hear in order to make 2026 your best year yet. Okay, so let's get into it. Hi, Diva. Did you see my nails? I show you in the beginning, but they're so cute. I'm obsessed with them. Okay. For the people who chose pile number 2, what do they need to hear to make 2026 the best year yet? What do they need to hear to make 2026 the best year yet? What do they need to hear to make 2026 the best year yet? This is so good. Hold on, I dropped a card. Okay. So there's a gospel song. The first card we have out is Breakthrough. There's a gospel song. It's called Breakthrough. I love it. I can't remember who it's by, but just look up Breakthrough gospel song and it probably will pop up. And then we have Sacred Boundaries. And then we have Evolve into Your Complexity, which, okay. Breakthrough, seeing things differently. Immediately, your message coming through about preparing for 2026 and making 2026 the best year yet is about your boundaries with other people. Breakthrough. This is a snake in a coffin, okay? Snake. It feels like you spent 2025 working on your boundaries, or you need to work on your boundaries before. Let me just say what I'm getting and then we'll make it all make sense together. It feels an energy of jealousy. It feels like there's an energy of like envy. It feels like there's an energy of just like having people in your life and having people in your world that don't really wish you the best. And in 2026, you're overcoming. There were people who you allowed to negatively impact your success. Somebody being jealous of you by in and of itself, that's not going to stop your success. In a practical sense, when somebody is jealous of you and somebody is making negative comments to you, they're undermining you, they're being passive aggressive, whatever. When you take that comment and you decide, I'm going to start playing small, I'm going to share less, I'm going to talk less, I'm going to be less excited, that's how their jealousy is impacting you. So you've had experiences where people have said negative things to you about yourself, about your work, blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry, I hit the microphone. And in response to the shit that they said, in response to their own insecurity, in response to their own misery, you've been hiding out. We've talked about this in a couple of pick a cards ago, but it was a different pile. So the point that I'm making is you have I'm trying to find the words. Because it's like when good things happen for you, you are surrounded by people, or you have been surrounded by people who are not excited for you, are not celebrating with you, are not hooting and hollering. And I feel like what's coming through for your spirit team is that has to stop. Because it's time for you to grow and expand into your next level. And because you're not in environments with people who are adequately hyping you up, you're playing small. In 2026, from this point forward, you need to be putting yourself in environments with people who recognize your greatness and people who are pushing you to be better. Not an experience where there's jealousy. And so it's like, oh, if they're going to do this, then I'm going to do that. And everybody else is doing that. So now I have to do this and I have to go harder. Not like that. You need to be in environments with people who are speaking life into you, who are telling you that you can do it, who are telling you that it's possible for you. This is why I created the mini mastermind. Because there's nothing like having a group of women who are ready to grow and change and transform, and having someone outside of you telling you that you're amazing and they believe in you and they believe in your goals. Pile number 2, you do not have that, or you have not had that adequately enough this year, and that needs to change. 2026 moving forward, you need to be getting in rooms with women who believe in growth and expansion and who also want that success. I don't give a damn if it's the mini mastermind or not. You need to be in a mastermind. You need to be in a group coaching program. You need to be in a just call. Masterminds don't always have to be paid, right? You need to be in a fucking group, a Facebook group, but something where you're connecting with real life human beings that are seeing your real life desires and goals and are really supporting you. For some of you, that might just be one person. That might just be one coach. It might be time to get a mentor. And it's not about, I have to get support because I'm not good enough and I can't do it on my own. It's not about that. It's about having somebody in your corner who is hyping you up, who is telling you that you're good enough, who is telling you that you belong, who is telling you that you can do this. You need more of a support team, because with this, it's evolved into your complexity. I got to read from the book what this means. Okay, I'm going to read it to you because this is relevant. Octopus's medicine teaches us about the difficult journey toward the evolution of our highest self, who is our true self. This card represents the moment of sprouting, the seed ripping open to blossom into what it has always been destined to become. This may not be an easy or comfortable moment. The fortitude of Octopus is needed here. As scary situations, self-doubt, and challenges approach, stand strong in the inner knowing that difficult moments are the catalyst for evolution. See the test, and even if you are shaking, yell to the world, I will keep going. See the limiting beliefs on your knees, crying and screaming, I will still keep going. I hate the grammar of this. We get it. Okay. So here's the deal. Pile number 3. The illusion. Because you have not been around people that are believing in you and seeing your full potential and sharing your vision, there have been some illusions that you have allowed to take root. The illusion that you're not good enough. The illusion that people don't want it. The illusion that you won't be supported by the world. You're going to overcome this by getting into community of people who see you and people who value you and people who like you. If you have some trauma with people, which I understand you do, then that's fine. You can still try to create new experiences. Let me say that again. You can attract a better feeling experience. Right now, a part of you is telling the story. People are always jealous of me. People are always jealous of me. People are always competing with me. People are always hurting me. People are unsafe. That's the story that you're telling. And you can tell a new story. Yes, it's going to take time. Yes, it's going to take effort. Yes, you need to sit and process the experiences, the negative experiences that you've had, the passive aggressive experiences that you have had. Yes. Also, your spirit team is just basically communicating to you like, you feel so unsupported right now, and you having an amazing 2026 is literally going to come by you being in environments where people are hyping you up, where people are seeing you, not in a fake way. It irritates me endlessly when people say things and give compliments that they don't mean. It's the quickest way to piss me off. I hate lying. You need to be around people who genuinely and authentically like you and think that you're amazing and want to see you succeed. That doesn't mean jealousy can never happen. Jealousy is a normal human emotion. But when you experience jealousy and you don't move through that, when you experience jealousy and you penalize other people because of that, that's when it becomes a problem. Jealousy is not your enemy here. So you want to hang out with people who are mature enough to, if the experience of jealousy comes up, they can move through that, they can navigate that, and they can hype you up and they can support you because they want to see you succeed. They do exist. They are available to you. Your spirit team is telling you it's time to find them. It's time to allow them in. It's time to attract them in. You can set out that prayer. Help me, I'm ready to find my people. Help me, I'm ready to experience community. Help me, I'm ready to be in community with people who are supporting me and people who want to see me succeed and people who are genuinely and authentically excited for me. That's the energy. You need more support. Let's see what else Spirit is saying for you as we prepare to move into 2026. Because you have amazing talents, you have amazing gifts, you have amazing skills. And so it's basically like you're not sharing your full potential because you don't feel safe to share your full potential. You're not reaching your full potential. You're not sharing to the fullest extent. You're not serving in the highest capacity as you possibly can because you don't feel safe to do so. You are going to create that safety security by being around like-minded people. You need to seek out like-minded people, people who are on the same journey. If you're an entrepreneur, you need to get an entrepreneur bestie. Not a fake entrepreneur, not somebody who has a great idea, but they're not going to put any energy or work towards the shit. Somebody who is serious, somebody who is committed, somebody who is showing up every single day. Somebody who, when they're talking with you, the two of you are talking about business. The two of you are talking about your goals. The two of you are talking about where you're going. The two of you are talking about what you're creating. Some of you, it's not even like you're surrounded by people who are terrible and horrible and all this stuff. It's just you don't have enough people who are doing what you're doing. You don't have enough people around you who are on the same journey as you are. So they don't get it. They don't understand it. You need to find people who get it and find people who understand it. They do exist. You're not alone in the world. And with these boundaries, it goes back to allowing the negative emotions of others. It's like there is someone, at least one person, maybe multiple, where you know if you succeed, if things start going your way, if things start turning in your favor, they're going to have a nasty attitude. They're going to retaliate against you. They're going to do all of these things. And the message that's coming through is it's worth it. It's worth it. You've already lived the life where you sacrifice your own happiness in order to protect someone else. You're trying to micromanage their emotions by creating suffering in your own life so that they don't feel upset. Who gives a fuck? Let them be triggered and let them be mad. Let them be angry. You don't gotta like it because the hood gonna love it. They don't have to like it. They don't have to think that it's good. They don't have to agree with it. They don't have to want to see you succeed. They don't have to like it because the hood is going to love it. They don't have to like it because your ancestors are going to love it. They don't have to like it because the people who you are meant to serve, your community and your industry is going to like it. They don't have to like it because your customers are going to love it. They don't have to like it. I don't have to sweeten my delivery for Todd. I mean, who is Todd? You don't have to create suffering in your life and continue to exist at one level when you are ready. You have been ready to thrive. You have been ready to move into your next one. Literally, they're like, it's about damn time. 2026 is your year. 2025 could have been your year. 2024 could have been your year. 2023 could have also been your year. It's been your time. It's been your time to grow and expand. And you've been hiding because somebody else is going to get mad and somebody else is going to throw a fit. That's fine. Let them. That's okay. Let them be upset. Let them be angry. Let them be mad. And then you have your community that is supporting you. You have your community that is uplifting you. You have your community that cares for you. And that's who you go to. And that's who you talk about your wins with. And that's who you talk about your success with. And also energetically protecting yourself. There's circles on all of these cards. Energetically protecting yourself. Protecting your aura. Protecting your energy. Do a meditation. Look up meditation on YouTube. Meditation for energy protection throughout my day. Morning meditation, protect my energy. And it'll walk you through a beautiful process. I release all energy sent to me. I call all of my energy back to me. I create a shield around my aura. No negative energy sent to me can penetrate. It is safe to succeed. It is safe to grow. It is safe to expand. It is about damn time. Okay? We're going to get a couple tarot cards and then we're going to be done. It is about damn time. Tower. Pile two. Pile two. You might want to go listen to that song by Lizzo. It's about damn time. It's about time. Maybe it's about damn time. I don't know the title of it. Tower. Four of Cups. Card that fell on the floor. And the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So we had the Tower, the Four of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Two of Pentacles. Before this year ends, you need to break down that belief that says basically you're living in a world that's unsafe. It's not safe to succeed. It's not safe to be seen. You need to break down the story and the belief that people are jealous of you. They can be, but it doesn't matter. So it's not a story that you need to tell. And you need to break down the belief that says Like, you're going to be rejected. This almost is the energy of someone who is friends with people, but they don't really want to be friends with those people, but they're just the only people that are around. Like, you have friends, you're like, I really don't want to be your friend, but if I'm not your friend, then I won't have any other friends. Let it go. Let it go. Because it's rooted in the story that you're not good enough. It's rooted in the story that you're not lovable. It's rooted in the story that you can't belong. Some of you, you don't think that other entrepreneurs would like you, or you don't think that other people in your industry would like you and want to be friends with you. It's not true. So it's time to break down those stories and break down those beliefs, because there are genuine, authentic connections that are better for you. It just feels like you've got some connections in some relationships that just aren't really a great match for you. And that's okay. So you need to work on creating better relationships, because your social, what do I want to say? Your social circle is going to be really impacting you in 2026, because you're going to be experiencing wins and you want that momentum to grow and expand. You need to have people that you can share those wins with, and they will also hype you up, and they will also cheer you on, and they will also love your work, and they will also basically connect with you and talk with you and just like share your vision together, okay? You need people that you can brainstorm with. You need people who can celebrate you, and you need better boundaries. You need stronger boundaries. Let them be mad. Let them be bitter. Let them be upset. Let them be whatever the fuck they need to be. That's their business. That's for them to deal with. That's not on you. You need to let the people go with the energy of the high priestess. You know who it is, and you need to let them go. And everybody doesn't have to be your enemy. Some people can just be acquaintances. Everybody does not have to be your enemy. Everybody doesn't have to be your best friend. You can just have people that you know. You can just have people that you say hi and bye to. You can just have people that you talk with every once in a while. Everybody does not have to be your best friend. It feels like there are people who are close to you that don't need to be close to you, because you don't feel safe to succeed and express yourself and grow and expand. There are some people that you are outgrowing. There are some people that you will outgrow. And you need to be willing to let them go, or let them fall off, or let them go to different places. Because it's basically like everybody's not coming with you. That kind of thing. Okay? Okay, pile number 2. Let's see if anything else is coming through. No, I feel like pile number 2, comment down below and tell me what you think, because I feel like you know what this is. You know who needs to be walked away from. You know who you need distance from. You know what area of life this is in. Well, it feels like creativity. It feels like expressing yourself. And even if you don't have people to walk away from, it's like you have distanced yourself from others because of that fear. And it's time to get reconnected. It's time to connect with people again and be in community again. Honestly, what changed my business was being in community, being in programs, and working with coaches. It really does change your energy. It really does change your vibe to be in a container that is specifically designated for growth and expansion and leveling up. It's like there's power in that intention. There's power in that energy. There's power in being personally and intimately connected with women who are successful, women who are more successful than you, women who are also on your journey. All of that is, it's worthwhile. It's worth your time. Okay. So love you lots. And if this is really resonating with you, check out the mini mastermind. We're coming back again this weekend. It's only 4 spots available. 2 of those spots are already gone. So there's only 2 spots left. We'll be meeting live on Zoom December 6th and December 7th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right. You can click the link in the description box to get your ticket and reserve your seat. I love, love, love you. And I will talk to you again in the next reading. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. Alrighty, pile number 3, last but certainly not least, how are you doing, my love? Have you liked, shared, and commented and subscribed yet? I hope that you do. You should. Let's do it now, together. Anyway, welcome to your reading, where we're tapping into some guidance from your spirit team to help you as we're moving through December 2025 and preparing for 2026. What do you need to hear in order to make 2026 your best year yet? Let's get into this. We're going to start off with the Animal Apothecary Oracle cards. I really like this deck. Okay. What is my pile number 3? Need to hear for everyone who chose pile number 3. It says you are about to shine. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. What does my pile number 3 need to hear? Master Manifester. Pile number 3. Shake, heal, release, and breakthrough. That's crazy. We got breakthrough in pile number 2. And with You Are About to Shine, it was reminding me of pile number 1. So you could have watched multiple piles. No big deal. Okay. So tapping into this energy. You are about to shine. Shake, release, heal, move on. Some of you need body shaking like therapy, okay? In healing, body shaking healing. So basically, what you're going to do is, I like to put on music, put on whatever you want, and you're going to shake your body. And basically, when I do this, I'm setting the intention. I'm ready to release stored emotions. I'm ready to release what no longer serves me, whatever is triggering me. In this case, it'll be I am releasing my fear of shining. I'm releasing my fear of being seen. And so you're going to try to move all of the parts of your body. Okay? Your goal is to shake as much of your body as possible. And so it's kind of like a full body movement exercise thing. You might be twerking for a portion of it. You might be doing a little belly dancing for a portion of it. You might be bouncing your boobs all over the place, shaking your arms. You might be doing jumping jacks. You might be shaking your foot like you're doing the fucking hokey pokey. Basically, you are moving your body and you're gyrating around and you are shaking to release. You're shaking to release those stored emotions. You're shaking to release that fear. You're shaking to communicate to your body that you are safe, okay? And as you're thinking about being seen, there's a certain level of tension that comes up. When you think about either stage fright, when you think about being seen and other people being jealous of you, when you think about being seen and people rejecting you, there's a little energy of tension, right, that starts to come up. And so you're going to think about that and you're going to shake, and it's going to help you to get loose, and it's going to help you to release. You also might have an emotional release doing this as well. So you might cry. There might be emotions that come up for you. Allow your emotions to flow. I cannot stress that enough. 2023 is going to be, 2026, oh my God, 23 could have been a very relevant year for you. 2026 is going to be a very big year for you in terms of breakthrough. This feels like third eye awakening. This feels like tapping into your psychic gifts in a new level. This feels like coming into a greater sense of intuition, trusting yourself, trusting what you see, trusting the visions that you have. And with this Master Manifestor card, I feel like 2026 is going to be a year of you getting the things that you wanted and desired. This feels like a continuation a little bit of pile number 1's reading. But basically, the message that's coming through is you have a lot of goodness that's coming in, and it's things that you've been trying to manifest. It's things that you've been wanting. So you've been wanting that card, which you should never say I'm trying to manifest, but it feels like that. It feels like you've been trying but haven't been successful yet. Trying but it hasn't shown up yet. it is happening. It is coming in. And for those of you who need that mindset shift, when it comes to manifestation, you're not saying, I'm trying to get this. Trying implies that it's possible for you to fail. You just are. You are creating this. You are allowing this in. You are calling this in. It is happening. Every single day, you are getting closer and closer. You're seeing more and more evidence of it. It is showing up more and more and more. It is here. You are on the other side. You did it. You made it happen, right? So it feels like for 2026, it might be time to take your manifestation seriously, right? Manifestation is not just a spiritual woo-woo popular concept. Manifestation is something that's happening all of the time, 24/7. And that's why we talk about being a deliberate manifestor, being a deliberate co-creator. That means the law of attraction is happening all of the time. When you're a deliberate manifestor and you're a deliberate co-creator, you're taking advantage of what is already existing. Excuse me. And you're deliberately thinking thoughts and you're deliberately feeling feelings in order to become a vibrational match, in order to vibrationally and energetically align with your desire. And from that place, you are a magnet to getting what you want. It comes into your world. It seeks you out. So it feels like 2026 is going to be a year for you about really tapping into your manifestation like abilities and being really serious about it and being really deliberate with it. It feels like you're somebody who, like, you would say that you've manifested some stuff. You would say that you've got some stuff. You would say that like you have got some like wins, maybe even like a major win, like you got a new job and different things like that. But it's like, it's time to take it to the next level. It's time to be even more serious around your belief. Pile number 3, your word for 2026 should be belief. I believe in myself. I believe in my intuition. I believe in my power to co-create the reality of my dreams. I believe in my ability to reach my goals. Believe, believe, believe. Now they're singing that song Believer by Imagine Dragons, I think. So you might want to go and listen to that sound, because basically it's like with this hermit, it reminds me, it's not a hermit. This card reminds me of the hermit card in tarot. But with this, is this an armadillo? I'm pretty sure this is an armadillo. Let me see. Yeah, it's an armadillo. Okay. This armadillo always reminds me of the hermit card, especially with the little light that he has, the little candle. Anyway, 2026 is about you locking in on what you believe is true, what you believe is true about your destiny, what you believe is possible for you, that intuition, that vision, that dream, that desire. It's time to get serious. It's time to respect yourself. It's time to respect your process, because that's what you're doing. When you're showing up for your dreams, you're respecting yourself. When you're showing up and you're committed to bringing your dreams to reality, you're respecting yourself. You're taking yourself seriously. When you have a dream and you have a desire and you want to go higher and you want to make more money and you want to get that new job and you want to do this and you want to live in a place like this, and you don't show up for it every single day, you don't really give a fuck. You're not really taking yourself seriously. You're not really respecting yourself, and you're not really respecting yourself, and you're not really respecting your dreams enough. You're not building self-trust. You're communicating to yourself, I want stuff, but I don't really care if I get it or not. You're communicating with your actions. Not what do you think, not what's going on within you, because I know there's a million logical reasons as to why we don't show up. We don't believe in ourselves. We're afraid and all of these different things. Yes, of course, you need the tools to be able to move through that and also water it all down at the end of the day. When you want something and you want to go to your next level, you show up for it. And there have been moments this year, there have been moments in the past, there have been moments maybe up until now, where you have wanted something and you have not shown up for it. 2026, you want to make 2026 the best year yet? Show up for yourself and watch what happens. Get committed to the bit and watch what happens. Be there, be on it every single day and watch what happens. And you being on it doesn't mean you're working yourself to exhaustion. You can have a manifestation mindset routine that takes you 10 minutes a day. You deserve 10 minutes a day. You can't find 10 minutes in 24 hours. You can't find 10 minutes to tap into the vibration of your desire. You can't find 8 minutes to do one of the meditations from my Safe, Successful, and Secure meditation album. You can't find that time? Not true. Cop out. Not true. Lie. You want 2026 to be the year where you get shit done and you manifest like crazy. It needs to be the year that you show up. It needs to be the year that you communicate to yourself with your actions, that you respect yourself, you respect your dream, and you take it seriously. You have a relationship that you're building with money. When you show up every single day for your money mindset, when you show up every single day and see money showing up for you, when you show up every single day to work on that relationship with money, what does that communicate to money? That you take money seriously. That you respect money. That you respect money enough to show up and pay it the time, attention, and energy that it deserves so that the two of you can stay on the same page, so that the two of you can stay on good terms. You respect money enough and you take money seriously enough to put the time, energy, and effort into your relationship with money so that it can be maintained, so that it can be healthy, so that it can grow stronger, and you can receive even more of it in your life. Your money manifestation game is you healing and strengthening your relationship with money. Your manifestation of anything you want in your life game is you healing and maintaining your relationship with yourself. Healing and maintaining your relationship with your mind. Healing and maintaining your relationship with your own thoughts. It's developing intimacy with yourself, understanding what are the unsupportive thoughts that I'm thinking. What are the thoughts that I'm thinking that are undermining my success? What are the experiences from my past that I have not moved through? And it's being committed to shifting that, being committed to moving through that. And then going, what is the story that I want to tell now? What is the experience I want to have with money now? What is the experience I want to have in my reality now? And then telling that story. Doing that all the time. Doing that at least once a day. That's manifesting your reality. You're welcome for the free masterclass, right? So, Master Manifester. Hold on. Okay, I'm double checking that we're good on time. Let's pull some. We literally have at the bottom of the deck, you are what you think. The message coming through from your spirit team is you need to get serious about your thoughts. You need to get serious and you need to do the work. There's a lot of people who are very spiritual and they're allergic to doing the work. It takes real work. You want to change your life? It takes more than a cheap ass affirmation that you saw on Pinterest. No shade. You want to create real positive change? It takes dedication. This is about your self-love. You getting everything that you want in life is about your self-love. It's about loving yourself enough to show up for yourself. Loving yourself enough to fight for yourself. Look at your actions right now. Reflect on your behavior right now. Look at the situation that you're in right now. Look at your bank statements right now. Have you been behaving and have you been showing up as the woman who loves herself, who takes herself seriously, and who respects herself? That's your first step. And from that place, then you ask yourself, okay, what can I do differently? How can I show up for myself today? What practical action can I take towards my dreams today? Practical action can be meditation. Practical action can be EFT tapping. Practical action can be breath work. Practical action can be doing visualizations. It can be scripting. It can be journaling. It can be reflecting. But what are you doing at least once a day to tap into the vibration of your desire to tell that new story and to release that old identity, to release that old way of being? Anything else is just talk. Think about it. Can you imagine being in a relationship with a man who he's telling you, oh, we're gonna do this, oh, I'm gonna do that, oh, we're gonna be in a relationship, oh, we're gonna do this, and when I finally get the money, I'm gonna take you out, and when I finally I'm gonna blah blah blah. But he never does anything. It's always another reason why he can't show up for you. It's always another reason why he can't give to you. It's always another reason why. Do you respect him? Is that a man who makes you feel safe? Is that a man who makes you feel loved? Is that a man who makes you feel prioritized? No, it's not. So why would you do that to yourself when you're your first soulmate, right? You're your first soulmate. The one person you have 110% guarantee that you will always have to be around is you. The relationship that you have with yourself is the most important relationship of your life. How dare you disrespect yourself like that? How dare you disrespect yourself by not going after your dreams? How dare you disrespect yourself by not locking the fuck in? You deserve more than that. You are worthy of more than that. You are teaching this physical reality how to treat you every single day. And when you show up and you respect yourself and you fight for yourself, your physical reality responds. There's a shift in your energy. The woman who respects herself, the woman who trusts herself, the woman who has self-esteem, the woman who has self-confidence. She's vibrating at a different level. She's a vibrational match to more support, to more love, to more care, to more money than the woman who gives up on herself. The woman who, she'll try it a little bit, but she's not really gonna follow through. The woman who comes up with a great idea, but who knows if she'll keep at it for more than a couple weeks, more than a month. The woman who says that she can't do it, so she doesn't. You deserve more than that. Okay. Let's get a couple more messages. We have the High Priestess, which we also got for pile number 2. We got the 9 of Wands. Lots of moons coming through. Lots of connecting deeper with your intuition. This can be done through meditation. If you're feeling confused, meditate. You can do a meditation for talking to your future self. You can do a meditation for a million things. Oh my God. I just broke my nail. That's okay. I put way too much glue here. Oh, that's okay. I will get that off in a second. Okay. Anywho. Okay. We have the 9 of Wands. Hold on, I'm shuffling. Doing my best. Okay. The High Priestess, the 9 of Wands for pile number 3. What do you have to say to pile number 3? Who's making 2026 their best year yet? What is pile number 3? Need to hear. The 9 of Wands is a card of persistence. Persistence is literally your best friend in this year. Page of Swords. Pages are students. Swords are thoughts. Becoming a student of manifestation. If you're completely new to this, check out the manifestation one-on-one playlist on my YouTube. Great place to start. Check out the free resource library. Great place to start. Always linked in the description box. Come to the mini mastermind this weekend. Amazing place to start. They're saying listen to your intuition and stop being, okay, this takes work, but stop being afraid to hear what your intuition has to say. Because it's kind of like, oh, I kind of feel like that person is fake, or I kind of feel like that person's just not for me, but I don't know. I don't have proof. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no. Listen to yourself and listen to your intuition and listen to what you feel is true. And it's going to get clearer when you meditate. You'll receive messages, you'll receive understandings. Okay, I don't really understand the Page of Swords for pile number 3. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay, it's more of what we've already said. It's literally you working deliberately on your thoughts. You working deliberately on building out a supportive belief system. You need to show up for yourself every single day. It will change your life. Your reality will transform. And you will shine. 110% you will shine. With Death at the bottom of the deck, 2026 can be a truly transformative year for you, okay? This is so, so good. All right, my love. Be sure to check out the mini mastermind. There's currently 2 spots left. We're meeting this weekend. It'll be me plus 4 other women. We'll be live on Zoom December 6th and 7th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, okay? Click the link in the description box to buy your ticket and reserve your spot. I love you lots, and I will talk to you in the next video.